Zakaria Muib, better known by his stage name Baby Gang, was born on June 26, 2001, in Lecco, a small but bustling city located in the Lombardy region of northern Italy. Lecco is known for its stunning natural landscapes, with the iconic Lake Como nearby, and the towering mountains of the Alps forming a dramatic backdrop. However, for many residents, particularly those from immigrant backgrounds like Zakaria, life in Lecco is far from idyllic. Baby Gang's parents immigrated to Italy from Morocco in search of better opportunities, a common story for many North African families. They settled in Lecco, where they hoped to build a new life. However, like many immigrant families, they faced significant economic and social challenges. Zakaria was the eldest of several siblings, and from an early age, he witnessed his parents' struggles to make ends meet in a society where they were often viewed as outsiders. Growing up, Zakaria's family lived in one of Lecco's more disadvantaged neighborhoods, areas where immigrant families were often clustered. These neighborhoods, while rich in cultural diversity, also suffered from high unemployment rates, limited opportunities, and social exclusion. This environment deeply influenced young Zakaria, shaping his worldview and setting the stage for his later life. As a child, Zakaria was known for his energy and rebellious spirit. He was a curious and observant boy, but he struggled in school, finding it difficult to connect with the rigid structures and expectations placed on him. The Italian school system, like much of society, often marginalized children from immigrant backgrounds, and Zakaria quickly became disillusioned with education. He found himself drifting away from school and spending more time on the streets, where he encountered others who shared his sense of frustration and disillusionment. Life on the streets and early criminal involvement. By the time he was in his early teens, Zakaria had fully embraced the street culture that dominated his neighborhood. The streets of Lecco, like many urban environments, offered a parallel world to the structured life of school and family, a world where the rules were different, and where respect and survival were earned through toughness and street smarts. It wasn't long before Zakaria found himself involved in petty crime. What began as small acts of defiance, skipping school, hanging out with older kids, and engaging in minor acts of vandalism, quickly escalated. The thrill of breaking the rules and the camaraderie he found with other young men in similar situations was intoxicating. These early encounters with the law were almost inevitable in the environment he was growing up in. At just 14 or 15 years old, Zakaria was first arrested for a robbery. This event marked a significant turning point in his life. The experience of being arrested, processed, and placed in a juvenile detention center was both terrifying and transformative. For many young people, such an experience might have been a deterrent, but for Zakaria, it only deepened his sense of alienation and anger. He began to see himself as part of a world that was fundamentally at odds with the society around him, a society that he felt had already judged and condemned him because of his background and the color of his skin. During his time in juvenile detention, Zakaria was exposed to even more hardened young criminals, and his criminal activities only intensified upon his release. The cycle of crime, arrest, and detention became a recurring theme in his teenage years. Despite the best efforts of his family, who tried to steer him away from this path, Zakaria's anger and frustration with the system continued to grow. The streets, with their promise of quick money, respect, and an alternative to the drudgery of everyday life, became increasingly attractive to him. The emergence of rap as an outlet. Amidst this turbulent period of his life, Zakaria discovered rap music. Rap, with its roots in expressing the struggles and realities of marginalized communities, resonated deeply with him. He found in rap a powerful tool for expressing the anger, pain, and frustration that had been building up inside him for years. The raw, unfiltered nature of rap allowed him to articulate his experiences in a way that nothing else could. Inspired by American rap legends as well as Italian rappers, who spoke to the experiences of immigrant communities, Zakaria began to write his own lyrics. He rapped about his life in Lecco, the struggles of growing up as an outsider, the temptations and dangers of the streets, and the constant feeling of being on the wrong side of society. His lyrics were gritty and realistic, painting a vivid picture of life in the margins. Initially, Zakaria's rap was just a hobby, a way to vent his frustrations. But as he honed his skills, he realized that he had a talent for it. His friends encouraged him to take his music more seriously, and he began to record tracks in makeshift home studios, often using borrowed equipment and the limited resources available to him. His early recordings were rough and unpolished, but they captured the raw energy and authenticity that would later define his music. The first steps toward a music career. In 2019, Zakaria, now performing under the stage name Baby Gang, released his first single, Street. The song was an instant hit within his community.
Dimmi tu fra come fare, come fare. 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 E dimmi tu.
And quickly gained attention beyond his immediate circle. Street was a stark, unapologetic portrayal of life in the gritty neighborhoods of Lecco, and it resonated with many young people across Italy, who recognized their own experiences in Baby Gang's lyrics. Following the success of Street, Baby Gang released more tracks, each one further establishing his reputation as a rising star in the Italian rap scene. Songs like Lecco City and Cella 1 continued to explore the themes of crime, poverty, and social exclusion, with Baby Gang drawing heavily on his own life experiences. His music was a stark contrast to the more commercialized and sanitized pop rap that dominated the Italian charts, and it quickly found a dedicated audience among those who felt similarly marginalized. However, even as his music career began to take off, Baby Gang's legal troubles continued to haunt him. His past criminal activities, combined with his ongoing involvement in the street life, led to further arrests and legal battles. These issues, rather than derailing his career, seemed to add to his mystique and credibility as an artist who was living the life he rapped about. Conclusion: a complex and controversial figure. Today, Baby Gang stands as one of the most talked about figures in Italian rap. His music, which offers a raw and unfiltered look at life on the margins of society, has struck a chord with many young people in Italy and beyond. He represents a new generation of artists who are not afraid to speak their truth, even when that truth is uncomfortable or controversial. Baby Gang's story is far from a simple tale of success. It is a story marked by struggle, conflict, and a constant tension between the lure of the streets and the possibilities of a music career. His life and music reflect the complexities of growing up as a second-generation immigrant in a society that is often hostile to those who are different. While his past continues to catch up with him, and his future remains uncertain, Baby Gang's impact on the Italian rap scene is undeniable. He has given a voice to those who are often voiceless, and his music serves as a powerful reminder of the challenges faced by many young people growing up in disadvantaged communities. As he continues to navigate the challenges of his dual identity as both a rapper and a product of the streets, Baby Gang remains a figure to watch in the evolving landscape of Italian music. Thank you for watching this deep dive into the life of Baby Gang. If you found this video interesting, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Your support helps us bring you more in-depth stories and analysis. So hit that notification bell to stay updated with our latest uploads. See you in the next video.